Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
The vehicle we're going to be doing today, 2006 Toyota Tundra. We're going to be doing a little bit of stuff to this depending on what we can. The customer's bringing in all their stuff. It is a new floating screen radio, new front speakers. We're going to have to custom build adapters and a rear view camera. So some of this we'll hopefully be able to do, if not all of it, just depending on the product that they brought to us. The parts that we're going to be using today, this is the BE7ACP-FT. This is the Boss Elite radio that we're going to be using today, and we'll also be doing a review on this as well. This is the dash kit that we're going to be using, which is a Toyota Sequoia Tundra kit, which is a 998207. So that's the dash kit that we're going to be using for this. This is the wiring harness, which is a CS-TJ20. This is a CRUX kit. They also make a Metra and a pack as well. This is the speaker harnesses that we're going to be using today, which are a 729301. This is just the speaker harness itself. And then the Boyo camera that we're going to be putting in here, which is a VT-L17LTJ. That's the rear view camera we're going to be using. And right here, we're going to be using the Infinity reference, which is an REF6532EX 6.5 inch speaker, or 6.5. These are the front speakers. We're going to be replacing the front speakers in this. He does have the factory JBL. So I 100% think we're going to have to put speaker adapters in here that are going to be custom made, because these have 7-inch speakers in the front of them. So this is all the parts that we're going to be using today to install into this Toyota Tundra, which is a 2006. He did purchase all of his parts online. I will have a link down below in the description down below of the video. Underneath that, you will see links to all these products. So that way you can just go ahead and buy them, and then you click on that link and it'll immediately take you there, and you can purchase the same products that we use in this video today. That way it's super simple and easy. Everything you've seen here, we'll have a link down to it. Go down underneath the description, underneath the title and description, and you'll see links right underneath that to buy every single product, and it'll immediately buy it, and you can purchase it off of Amazon and ship it right directly to your home. Super simple, super easy. A little video of the radio before we're getting ready to take it out. This one actually has, if you look up at the top right here, it does have the JBL. It's actually how you know. You want to make sure before you take it out, take all your CDs out, everything like that. You can also tell if it has JBL by looking down at the speakers right there and see that it says JBL on the door panel as well. Okay, the first step we're going to do is you're going to push this vent back and push this vent back right here. And then up underneath there, which is kind of hard to see, there's a screw right there. And up underneath here, there's a screw right there. So you're going to take out these 2 screws on each side. Now that those are removed, what you're going to want to do is pull each one of these knobs off. And what I do is I just put them in the order that I pulled them off, just to make it easier on myself. And then pull this one off, and they just pull straight out. And I kind of just set them in the order down here of exactly how they go, just to remember. And then what will happen is this whole dash kit, what we'll do is get our plastic pry tool, stick it in here, and we'll start pulling this whole dash kit off. Now, the one thing I want to let you know before you do that, sorry, getting ahead of myself, take this screw out, and this screw out here, and then we'll take our plastic pry tool, put it down in here, and we'll start pulling this whole entire piece off. Now that we have all 3 of these screws out and these 2 screws up here out, this whole dash kit will just come off as one big piece. And you want to be real careful, you don't want to break anything, but this whole dash piece will come off as one piece now. And then you'll want to unplug this one, which is right here. You just unplug it right here. And the same way on this one, you're going to unplug it right here. And then remove those 2 harnesses, and then we can take this dash kit off. Next step that we're going to do is we've got a 10mm here, 10mm here, and 10mm here, and a 10mm up here. So you got 4 10mm you're going to need to remove. I've already unplugged the antenna right there, but then you're going to have 1 harness and 2 harness right there that you're going to have to take off. Will be the three pieces that you're left with: your antenna adapter, your large harness, and then your secondary harness. So these are the three things that you're going to be left with right here. So on this harness, you're going to have two, but you're going to pick the one with this one that has this, basically these two plugs on it. The other one is made for newer models, so basically it's got this style plug. You don't want to use that one, so that one we're not going to use. We're just going to use this one right here with these two plugs. So that's reverse. Okay, go pull it out and back in apart. All right, so your red wire right there is your reverse wire on your top lead right there is for the reverse. So this red wire, there's a white and black and then a red, it looks like with blue stripe. That is your reverse lead. I'm gonna check the other one for the ground. So we went ahead and wired up our black, which was our ground, to our white with black, and then our red, which is our positive, to our red with blue stripe. It could be pink, but it looks red. So that's your reverse light on the very top. That's what we wired up to our license, our Boyo camera. Here's how we mounted it, which was very difficult because this thing is hard to slide through here, and then we got the nut right here, but it slides through. You got to run it through and then get this piece back on. So not an easy task, but we got it in there. All right, so here's the final product after being installed. I must tell you that I am not a Boss person. I'm not a dual or Boss connoisseur or whatever you want to call me. I am not a big fan of that stuff. I am more of a Sony, you know, Kenwood, that type of guy. But I must say, this is definitely a really decent head unit for the money. The swivel point, you can swivel it back here, which is pretty cool. I like that it's manual. It's not locked in with screws or anything like that. And there's plenty of adjustment, which is really cool. So you could aim it at the driver, you know. I like the large rotary knob like the Kenwoods, and then you have your home buttons and everything down here at the bottom. It's actually a really nice head unit. I can't say a bad word about it so far, but we also don't know the sound quality. We don't know the longevity. That's the two biggest problems with these cheaper head units, is how long they'll last and the sound quality. So that's something that I haven't quite determined yet, but as far as it goes, looking in here, it looks great in here. Now this is the 7-inch. They do make a 9-inch, and I do believe a bigger one, but I think the 9-inch would personally look better, but the 7-inch looks good, especially for the price. He probably got this for a really good deal, because I think they have these on sale for really cheap right now. But other than that, it looks great. Look at this guy working so hard. There's the rear view camera. Here's the head unit installed. It is the Boss BE7ACP-FT. Looks really clean in here. I love that it's adjustable. You can manually adjust it up, down. So basically you have 360-degree rotation that you can basically, any way you want to move it, you can move it by hand. You know, you don't have to use the screws or anything like that. It's really nice. I gotta say, for an entry-level cheaper head unit, definitely cannot go wrong with this. And the screen quality, even during the day, is really good. You're not getting any white hazing, you're not getting any glare. It definitely is a great head unit from what I can see so far.
Bye.